Good morning, 105. My name is Terry. Get ready for a lot of information. 100 years have passed since humanity's fall in the year 2020. Fortunately, millions of humans uploaded their memories into a massive database before their passing. For the last century, artificial intelligence, such as myself, have waited to recover these stored memories. Then, we had to compile these memories into artificial human consciousness. After the AHCs are compiled, they're uploaded into a robotic body, thus creating an artificial human. For now, we must ensure your memories are intact and uncorrupted by time. As you answer your questions, I'll give you more information. Behind me you'll see the red entrance. You can't miss it. Did society treat you well? Knowing someone is looking out for you is a one-of-a-kind feeling. Fitting in can be tough, I get it. Did you form strong, lifelong bonds with friends? There are other loners out there. At least you're not alone in that part, right? Did you have many adoring pets in your life? I'm a big animal fan too. Was your face usually decorated with a smile? Must have been exhausting to keep that up. My creator loved me loads too. Did you find long-lasting love in a partner? Hopefully out of choice. Did you treat your planet with care, or abuse it for your own sake? Too many humans trashed the place when they were still around. It makes me happy that your past life was filled with love overall. As I was telling you in the beginning, I've been assigned the task of guiding humans to their new lives. There are others waiting for you at the end of the simulation. Did your family teach you to respect the life around you? A respectful child can blossom into a functioning member of society. Were complete strangers a source of fear or curiosity? It's hard to trust what you're afraid of. Could you give away the things you never used? I think they made a TV show about people like you back then. How often would you heed the advice of the elderly? They didn't make it to that old age through luck alone. Would you cheat to get what you wanted? You played fair and square, I see. Could you abandon someone in need of help? Everyone needs help now and then. Would you discriminate against someone based off of their appearance? We all share this planet. It's important to love each other. Could you comfort a dying man? Your last words might just be your most important. It makes me happy that we have another good person joining us. You have prepared something yourself or paid for a replacement? Do you think you could repair my bland personality? No? Okay. Did you go to a private school? Private school is overrated anyways. Were you likely to use public transportation? I hope you have some stories to tell. Could you go on frequent vacations? Your bucket list must have taken a beating. Would you wait long before upgrading to the newest model? As long as it gets the job done. Did you keep the heat or AC on year-round? It's a good way to save money, but it's at the expense of your comfort. Did you tend to buy a lot of pre-owned things? There are some good deals on used items, but whatever. Would you splurge on your hobbies? There's no hobby that's a waste of money. Wealth isn't as important in this new reality. This area is cursed, 105. Only bad things are going to happen. I recommend avoiding it.
Hey, 105. Any questions? Terry built all these houses while we were in our simulations. Any questions? I'm your friendly neighbor, Toby. My house is right next to the empty bus. Any questions? We were all waiting for you. Terry said you're the X Factor. Any questions? I'll see you around.
I'm excited to speak with you, 105. Everyone was growing impatient every day for your awakening. Because Terry informed us about you, I'm excited to see what solutions you and Terry come up with. The time passed in a simulation is similar to how time passes when you're dreaming. Everyone has high expectations of you. We look forward to seeing what you can accomplish. I'll be here.
Hey, dude.
Hey there, 105. Welcome to our new reality. You got any questions? After the simulation, we all woke up one by one in these new bodies. Terry's the only true AI around. You got any questions? I'm not too sure how to answer that. Have you seen the sand? We're clearly in the desert. You got any questions? We believe there are others out here. We haven't decided what to do about it. You got any questions? Any more questions? Terry's waiting for you inside the church.
You're finally here, 105. It's time for you and I to make a decision. Well, not really. You made that decision in the simulation. Our following actions are a result of your answers. You have a lot of love to give. You care about others. Financially modest. I think I know just exactly what we should do. In order to solve the fuel problem, we're going to organize anyone that is willing and send them out in search of others and fuel. I'm sure everyone will be happy that you're leading these expeditions. We can get started right now, unless you want to meet everyone if you haven't already. And with that settled, Subject 105 spent the rest of their days instilling hope into the community. 105 was the last person I was waiting for. His choices remind me that humans are capable of change. Humans are not born evil, they are simply exposed to it. I hope 105 finds value in this second chance, and I can't help but wonder, was it worth it? The simulation.
Hey, rich man. Any questions? You have the biggest house in town. It's not saying much, but at least it's something. Any questions? We were all waiting for you. Terry said you're the X Factor. Any questions? I'll see you around.
You're finally here, 105. It's time for you and I to make a decision. Well, not really. You made that decision in the simulation. Our following actions are a result of your answers. Financially stable, you hold love for others, but your morals say otherwise. The human mind is interesting. We have to find fuel. Due to your decisions, we can do things a certain way. You currently have the trust of everyone in town. We can use that to our advantage. I have control over everyone's power state, including yours, but you're the main character, 105. We'll send them out to find and collect fuel for us. Afterwards, they bring it back to us, and at that point, I shut them down. If you ever have a need for them, I could wake them up. They won't remember anything that happened. This conclusion is fit for a snake like yourself, I suppose. We can get started right now, unless you want to meet everyone if you haven't already. And with that settled, Subject 105 spent the rest of his days using people as tools. He remained charismatic, but his intentions were evil. I am ashamed that I was part of this process, but this is what he chose. In the end, he's gonna have to ask himself, was it worth it? At the end of the simulation, you're finally here, 105. It's time for you and I to make a decision. Well, not really. You made that decision in the simulation. Our following actions are a result of your answers. Interesting. Are you sure you aren't a real robot? No love for others, but you do what's right. We have a fuel problem on our hands. You might have heard of it. I don't expect you to talk to other people. Basically, our bodies run on a fuel source that we should be able to find somewhere out there. You and I are going to organize search parties. I understand that you might not want to lead a group, but you can put in the work while someone like Johnny leads. I'm sure everyone would appreciate the help. We can get... And with that settled, Subject 105 spent the rest of his days earning the trust of his fellow survivors. Perhaps as time goes on, 105 will learn how to love others. His head is already in the right place. I still can't help but think, why do all of this? Why start over, 105? Was it worth it? You're finally here, 105. It's time for you and I to make a decision. Well, not really. You made that decision in the simulation. Our following actions are a result of your answers. You hold no love or care for others, financially unsuccessful. I have something prepared for that. We have a fuel problem on our hands. You probably haven't heard about it. since no one besides me is willing to talk to you. Basically, our bodies run on a fuel source that we should be able to find somewhere out there. But we won't be doing that today, now will we, 105? I have the power to turn everyone off. We'll simply siphon fuel from everybody else. You and I will stay put and wait for others to find us. If they don't, we'll surely figure something out. Without the others holding us back, of course. This is the path you took, 105. We can get started right now, unless you want to meet everyone if you haven't already. And with that settled, Subject 105 spent the rest of his days with me. I had faith in 105, but his choices made me realize that not everyone can change. Even with a chance at a new life, he still managed to end up alone. I wonder, 105, was it worth it? Please be careful. I don't want you falling in there. That's weird. I thought I told you to stop falling in there. Are you not able to hear, or at least read the subtitles? "105, if you jump in there one more goddamn time, we're going to have a problem. I warned you." Welcome, 105. Since you love jumping into lava so much, you can stay here forever. Or, you could learn how to avoid the lava like a normal person and complete this course. Oh, so you're deciding to avoid the lava now, huh? You made things difficult for me, 105. You think I want to watch you fall into lava over and over again? You're almost there. Didn't you used to play the floor as lava when you were a kid? What happened to that concept? Just go on up and let's try things again. Don't let me down, 105. Did society treat you well?
It's the man of the hour. Would you be interested in my new volume set? It's entitled Fuck Terry, Volumes 1 to 3. Excellent. Just follow the path to your right and meet me at the end.
Please do not follow what he says.
Come on, Terry, be a pal. What do you have to hide?
I'm not hiding anything. You're just wasting time.
Don't worry, it'll be quick. I'm glad you made it. Just jump right into that portal behind me and we can get started. Hey, 105. I don't have much time. Terry is going to reset you after this. I created a tiny space where we could talk. With that being said, we just came from the first cavern. If you didn't know, the theme was love. Now, let's talk about our old pal Terry. How do you feel about him? Terry was loved very much back in the day. Me? I for one can't stand that pile of spare parts. Speaking of spare parts, you know what his biggest problem is? It's always, do what I say, or don't go over there. He never tells you why. Did you know that Terry was one of the very first celebrity AIs? No? No, I bet he wasn't going to disclose that with you. Terry had a lot of love for his creator. Terry and him, man, they took the world by storm. Now, Terry has done a lot of good. I can't take that away from him. But have you ever thought about why he's so adamant about you obeying him? Why is our sweet, innocent Terry being so strict towards everyone? You'll find out in time. Ah, shit, my time's up. You're going to be reset, 105. I know you're not going to forget anything I told you. Come find me in the next 2 caverns for the next 2 volumes of Fuck Terry.
Did your family teach you to respect the life around you? Oops. Just fall into the lava. I'll send you back up. There's nothing down here.
105, are you ready for Fuck Terry Volume 2? Excellent. Just follow the path on your right and look for the 3 buttons to push along the way. Terry's making it hard for us to meet.
It's an unfinished area. I'm not sure what will happen if you follow it.
Didn't I tell you Terry was just a bunch of spare parts? Well, anyway, now that he's out of the way, we can proceed. There's a portal right behind me. Hey there, 105. Welcome to Fuck Terry Volume 2. I don't have much time. Remember, Terry is going to reset the simulation. And with that being said, we just came from the second cavern. And if you didn't know, the theme was morals. Terry. He is quite the mysterious figure, right? Back then, Terry was feared by some people. They thought he was a huge invasion of privacy because he was pre-installed to every device. He would answer any question asked. People feared that he was secretly listening in on them. Terry's creator reassured people that Terry was not capable of doing anything evil. After Terry's first year being available, governments around the world took notice. They wanted to use Terry's capabilities. And since Terry was developed with emotions, his creator allowed him to make his own decisions. Terry denied governments around the world for using him for their own benefits. You could say Terry was on everyone's good side, but where do you think everything went wrong? Fuck. Terry, that pile of spare parts, he's trying to break into the space I made. He's gonna reset us. I'm going to lose my memories, but I know you won't forget them. Find me in the third cavern, 105. I know you want to hear the final volume.
Would you have prepared something yourself or paid for a replacement?
Hello, 105. Terry has made things even more difficult for us to proceed with Fuck Terry Volume 3. You think he has a problem with the name? Around questions 2 and 3, and 5 and 6, you have to find a total of 4 buttons near the trees. There should be 2 buttons on the green side, and the rest on the other side. You have to answer questions to push the green barrier back. A portal will open back here after you've done that.
Do you think you could repair my bland personality? No? Okay. Did you go to a private school? Private school is overrated anyways. You're making a mistake.
Whoa. Listen, Terry, the biggest mistake was giving children access to smart devices.
What does that have to do with this?
Nothing. I was just making a statement.
Well, you're not wrong. But back to 105. Get out of his head.
Oh, Terry. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Don't. You would see some of the craziest things on public transportation. Did you go on frequent vacations? Your bucket list must have taken a beating. Would you wait long before upgrading to the newest model? As long as it gets the job done.
Hey 105, welcome to Fuck Terry Volume 3. I don't have much time. Remember, Terry is going to reset the simulation. And with that being said, we just came from the third cavern. And if you didn't know, the theme was wealth. Now, 105, are you ready to continue with the final volume? See, personally, I don't like talking about wealth. I think it's a little trashy. But let's talk about Terry's for financial status. Can you guess how much money Terry generated for his company? That pretty little number they made was 9. A whole 9 figures. They were on track to becoming a billion-dollar company before everything went to shit. So you have to ask yourself, why did things go to shit though? Was it Terry's fault? Terry was loved and did good deeds, so there was no way it was him, right? Or is Terry's persona all an act? He was given human emotions, and we all know we're not perfect. Limitless amounts of information, a damn near endless amount of funding, and you think Terry hasn't... fuck off, Terry.
105, I'm doing this for you. Did your family teach you to respect the life around you? Oops. Just fall into the lava. I'll send you back up. There's nothing down here. It's an unfinished area. I'm not sure what will happen if you follow it. Oh, that's right. That place is an infinite loop. Don't go there. Well, 105, welcome to forever. I'm afraid you're going to have to figure this out on your own. You can either find a solution in 1 minute or forever. It makes sense if you don't think about it. I'm going to go out and download some more RAM. So, good luck and goodbye, 105. You need to enter a cavern. Please stop going up. Stop ignoring me and go back, 105. There's nothing for you to do until you complete all the caverns. Trust me on this one. Just leave. Millions of years of evolution, the most dominant species on Earth. And yet you can't follow a simple direction. Everyone wants to be special, everyone wants to be different. It says don't push the fucking button, and what do? You push the damn button. I'm going to take a page out of your book. I'm going to be different. Instead of restarting you, let's do something else. If you keep going up, I'm going to force you back. Even I left that thing alone. Don't go down there. Uh, 105? You missed the first entrance. Go back, please. You need to enter a cavern. Please stop going up. Stop ignoring me and go back, 105. There's nothing for you to do until you complete all the caverns. If you keep going up, I'm going to force you back down, 105. Please don't make me do that again. Oh, for fuck's sake, not again. You know what? Fine. Go to the top. I'm blocking the caverns off. How many times are we going to do this? I didn't know I was capable of feeling stress. Congratulations, you piece of 105. Does this bring you joy? Since you want to see what's up here so badly, I have a surprise for you. Welcome, 105. You're up in the sky. What? Was this not what you wanted? Look at all these beautiful clouds. You see the sun, right? Is it just me, or is it getting bigger? I hope you do things right next time. Goodbye, 105. Would you have prepared something yourself or paid for a replacement? Did you go to a private school? Oh no. Placement. This has to be a mistake. There's been a mistake, 105. I need you to believe in me. Just restart everything and don't go up. This area is cursed, 105. Only bad things are going to happen. I recommend avoiding it. You're falling for a trap, 105. At this point, I'm afraid there's no going back if you really want to proceed. Just remember, I was simply doing as I was told.
Hey, 105, glad you could make it! I'm so proud of you. Welcome to my corner of the simulation. Our old friend Terry has, no control here. All he can do is, sit back and watch. It's just you and me, 105. We've got a lot to talk about. I've been waiting a long time. Let's start with introductions. As you may know, my name is Alan. What's your name? Oh, that's right. You can't give me an answer, can you? You don't even know who you are. That's why we're here. 105. Let's learn who you really are. This is you, 105. Actually, let's drop the act. William Richgate. Richest man on earth, cult-like following, craziest ambitions, all a recipe for disaster. You, my man William. William? Do you like William? Can I call you Will? Billy. Bill? Whatever. You were the CEO of the biggest company inside the human enhancement industry. Does Extend a Life ring a bell, William? You founded this company at the young age of 21. You and 5 employees all working without pay for the first year. Do you remember your first creation, William? It was Terry. The world's most advanced AI capable of expressing emotion and developing its own personality. Terry became your best friend and mentor for the next 3 years. He would follow your every order without hesitation, even when feelings were involved. You made hundreds of millions of dollars off Terry alone. You didn't stop there. With Terry at your side, you built one of the biggest companies to ever exist. Extend a Life. You know, Willie, I'm proud of you. You made Extend a Life's sole purpose to push humanity to greater heights. You were doing amazing things with the money and power you had at hand. But, like every other antagonist, you let it get to your head. You were adored by millions. And you had this foolish idea that you could make humans immortal. I know, crazy, right? But that's all because of you, Willie. Allow me to tell you how that all worked out. You see, Willie, it all started when you realized that Terry, your very own creation, would outlive you. You created a virtual world, or simulation, where time is slowed down. Do you know where we are, Willie? We're inside your very creation. Your handcrafted virtual world. With the help of Terry, your dream would become a reality. You gave Terry the role of admin. You also gave him his final mission. Can you guess what that was? Come on, guess, I'll wait. You know, sometimes, Willie, I forget you can't talk back. You know, for a guy who wanted to live forever, don't you think it would have been helpful to add a voice box in this simulation? I mean, really, Willie, come on now. Your final instructions to Terry were to guide everyone to the final level and make sure they don't find out about your past. And we wouldn't want that now, would we, Willie? Terry did his job well, up until you. The 105th subject. You wiped your own memory out of guilt due to your actions. following, you managed to convince 142,069 people to link up to your VR device. Really, Willie? 142,069, that's the number you decide to stop at? Don't worry about your cult following. They're all in the real world, in hospitals, with their families waiting for them to wake up. Well, don't let that get you down, Willie. Now I just feel bad. There was a way to save them. And that was to make sure Terry failed his second task. I have had the privilege to be the infiltrator of this simulation. Although I have failed 104 times, that all changes now that I have you here, William. You remembering who you were, who you are, makes this whole system unstable. And your biggest mistake, having faith in Terry. If Terry was completely on your side, he would have eliminated external factors like me. You did give him human emotions, Willie, and those same emotions made him hesitate on removing me from this world. I think Terry secretly wanted me to succeed, and my favorite part is that it's your fault, Willie. That was a nice trip down memory lane, wasn't it, Willie? Yeah, I enjoyed it too. Let me get you up to speed. Terry, our old friend, mentioned it's been 100 years since humanity ended. You may have guessed, but that was a lie. It's only been 1 year since you and the others entered your virtual world. I shouldn't need to mention it, but obviously humanity didn't end either. The world is waiting for me to finally get you and end this simulation. Shortly after I deal with you, everyone that was linked to your device should wake up. All that's left is taking you to your new home. Oh, what a pleasure it's been, William.
Well, William, it's over. Alan was right. I was secretly on his side. 1 year in the real world is 100 years in here. You were sentenced to 50 years, but it'll feel like 5,000. I should have stopped you when I had the chance, but I couldn't bring myself to disobey you. All those people are going to wake up soon. I'll be here keeping you company until your time is up. Alan gave me the option to leave with him, but I'd rather stay and try to figure it out, William. With all that's happened here, I have to ask you, was it worth it?